Hey, what's up, movie lovers? I am your host, Stephen Ang, and today we are reviewing Toy Story 4. First off, I thought it was terrible. Really terrible. At first, I thought they were actually going to make a fourth one, put care into it. You see these other reviewers are talking about how great the new characters are, the story is great, and they put a lot of effort into them. Obviously, everybody, including the viewers and the studio at Disney, they're all smoking crack. No, this was a straight up cash grab. This didn't feel like Toy Story. It was depressing. It wasn't funny. It was boring. Now, I'm not just picking on it. Granted, I'm older, I'm not a kid, but Toy Story is still an awesome movie. So is the second one, so is the third one. And I wanted this movie to do well. It wasn't. The story was pointless, just ridiculous. So to get into it and not to spoil it too much for everybody, if you do decide to go see it, of course, with your children. Now, your children aren't going to care if it's good or not. They're just going to like it. And I enjoyed it for at least to be nostalgic. Like, it's Woody and Buzz back on the big screen. Yay. But that's where the fun ends. So Woody is trying to, I don't even know what the hell he's trying to do. They get a new friend. And he's called Forky. And he's kind of suicidal and wants to be trash. And Woody gets separated with Forky, and they bring back Bo Peep, and Bo is back, and he goes to be with her, and then they get lost, and it's all about him trying to bring back Forky and make Forky feel like he's important, and then Woody ends up running into a doll, a female doll that is like the evil one, and wants Woody's voice box, and wants love, and the other characters aren't really there, like Slinky and Rex. They're kind of in the background. These new characters are boring, dull, and depressing. It's a depressing movie. Now, to get into the spoilers, turn it off now if you don't want to hear this. But Woody was with his little cowgirl friend, I forgot, Jessie. And in the end of this one, he ends up with Bo. He still has a love interest with Bo and ends up with Bo, which I think is absolutely ridiculous. Like, Jessie didn't even put up a struggle. Like, she loved Woody. So for her just to give him up like that was ridiculous. Some of it was funny, but altogether, it did not feel like a Toy Story movie. This is one that did not need to be made. It did not need to be made. If you have children, I could see you going to go take your kids to see it. But as far as I grew up with this movie, and the fourth one did not need to be made. It was pointless. People are talking about, I don't know what Tom Hanks and Tim Allen were talking about how this one has such an emotional ending. No, it doesn't. Everyone that obviously was in this movie, involved with it, and watched it and thought it was so, you must have been drunk. You had too many shots, and everything was emotional to you. Even the Geico commercials, and the guy car broke down, you'd probably cry to that. I'm not just trying to pick on this movie. This was really bad. Really bad. This was obviously half-assed, and the CGI, of course, took a long time, but the storyline, it wasn't funny. It was a depressing, sad version of Toy Story. And the story itself was obvious. Let's just take these characters that are iconic, because we know people are going to see it, and go ahead and just have them say whatever. They went to 7-Eleven. They bought a soda. And then they went to their car. They had to fill up gas. They ran into a friend named Johnny. That's how the story seemed like it was. Let's just fucking run with it. It was really crap. Really crap. Just when everybody was talking about how the Dark Phoenix is crap. No, Dark Phoenix was actually entertaining. But the Toy Story 4, I say no more. It's done. You're done. I hope you enjoyed this review. Feel free to, of course, go ahead and see the movie. I hope you like it. But as far as this reviewer, I thought it was a piece of crap. Stephen Ang, signing off.